Welcome to Istanbul, the city where continents meet and history never sleeps. A city that has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, yet still stands as one of the world's greatest crossroads. This is not just a city, it's a story. A living, breathing bridge between East and West. Istanbul, a mesmerizing metropolis where Europe and Asia meet, divided by the legendary Bosphorus Strait. Home to over 15.9 million people, it's Turkey's largest city and its beating cultural and economic heart. Located in northwestern Turkey, Istanbul uniquely straddles two continents, a crossroads of civilizations for over 2,600 years. Its climate is temperate, with warm, humid summers averaging around 28 degrees Celsius (82 degrees), and cool, wet winters near 8 degrees 46 degrees. Once known as Byzantium and later Constantinople, it has served as the capital of three great empires: Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. Today, Istanbul stands as a vibrant fusion of ancient history and modern energy, where tradition and innovation coexist in perfect harmony. Istanbul welcomes over 17 million international visitors each year, making it one of the most visited cities in the world. Tourism is a vital part of its economy. From luxury hotels to vibrant street bazaars, the city thrives on its blend of history, culture, and hospitality. Travelers flock to iconic landmarks like the Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, Topkapi Palace, and the Grand Bazaar, as well as scenic spots along the Bosphorus. The city's culinary scene is world-renowned. From kebabs and mezes to baklava, Turkish delight, and simit sold on bustling streets. Don't miss sipping Turkish tea or coffee while overlooking the Bosphorus, a ritual as timeless as the city itself. In Istanbul, every corner tells a story of empires, flavors, and people who make it a living masterpiece of culture and connection. Few cities in the world can claim to sit on two continents. Istanbul, split by the Bosphorus Strait, connects Europe and Asia like a delicate thread of history. This unique geography shaped its destiny. Merchants, scholars, and conquerors all passed through this city, leaving traces of their worlds behind. Standing on the Galata Bridge, you can literally see two continents in one gaze. A living symbol of how cultures collide and yet harmonize. Before Istanbul became a modern metropolis, it was known as Byzantium, a small Greek colony founded over 2,600 years ago. Its strategic location caught the eye of Emperor Constantine the Great. In 330 AD, he made it the new capital of the Roman Empire, Constantinople. For over 1,000 years, this city stood as the jewel of the Byzantine Empire, a fortress of faith, art, and intellect. The Hagia Sophia, built in the 6th century, was the crown jewel of that era, a masterpiece that still stuns every visitor who steps beneath its massive dome. Even today, it remains a bridge between worlds, a church, a mosque, and a museum, all in one lifetime. In 1453, the unthinkable happened. Sultan Mehmet II, Mehmet the Conqueror, captured Constantinople, marking the rise of the Ottoman Empire. The city was reborn as Istanbul, the beating heart of one of history's greatest empires. Palaces, mosques, and markets flourished. Topkapi Palace became home to sultans, a world of silk, secrets, and diplomacy. The call to prayer echoed across new minarets. The Ottomans didn't just rule, they reimagined the city's soul. To understand Istanbul, you must step into its markets. The Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest and largest in the world, is a universe of color and scent. Silk from Persia, spices from India, gold from Arabia, everything flowed through here. Amid the chaos, deals were made, fortunes were built, and cultures blended. The aroma of Turkish coffee fills the air. The clinking of tea glasses never stops. This is the heartbeat of Istanbul, where commerce meets culture. By the early 20th century, the Ottoman Empire was fading. War, revolution, and reform swept through the land. In 1923, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk founded the Republic of Turkey, and the capital moved to Ankara. But Istanbul never lost its power. It transformed from imperial capital to cultural capital. A city of poets, artists, and dreamers. Its skyline changed, but its soul remained the same. Today, Istanbul is a city reborn, a blend of old-world charm and cutting-edge ambition. Luxury hotels rise beside ancient mosques. Trams glide past centuries-old buildings. It's a place where you can sip coffee in a 500-year-old cafe, then step into a sleek art gallery moments later. The city pulses with energy, young, creative, and endlessly evolving. Istanbul isn't just surviving, it's thriving. Beyond monuments and markets, the true heart of Istanbul lies in its people. Generous, proud, and warm-hearted. They carry centuries of tradition while embracing the modern world. From the fishermen of the Golden Horn to the artisans of the Grand Bazaar, Every Istanbulu contributes to the city's living story. It's this human spirit that keeps the city alive, vibrant and full of hope. Sunset over Bosphorus, Istanbul ferry sailing. Istanbul, timeless, magnificent, unforgettable. As the sun sets over the Bosphorus, the city glows. A reminder that Istanbul is not defined by its past, but by its eternal rhythm. A city where faith, culture and humanity intertwine. Where the East greets the West, not as strangers, but as old friends. This is Istanbul, timeless, magnificent, and unforgettable. A city that never stops telling its story. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and please hit the subscribe button for more amazing travel content. Your support motivates us to keep creating. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more tips and insights. Thanks for watching.